Hi Ben, Sarah from The Upcoming. How you doing? So we are on the first night of the BFI Flair. How does it feel for this festival to be kicking off in its 39th year to you?
I actually feel like I was just here. It's gone so quickly this last year, but it's really exciting. I mean, I love it. I'm a gay CEO of the BFI, so obviously I'm going to love this 2 weeks. It feels like it brings lots of people into the organisation, gives them a sense of community. We all get to learn stories that we maybe haven't heard from around the world and maybe from the past. So I'm excited.
And what do you think has evolved about the festival in those years? What might be different from the first editions up until now?
Well, I mean, back in the day, it was the London Lesbian and Gay Film Festival. So obviously, in that time, it's become broader in terms of identity. It's become wider in terms of intersectionality. I think that the audience has really changed in terms of how people define with their own identity. It may be not completely matching up with the films they want to see. So it just feels like a really inclusive space.
And what are the highlights for this year? What are you most looking forward to audiences getting to see, participate in? What's on the top line for you?
Well, I'm really looking forward to tonight because I have not seen the film and I love the original film, so that for sure. There's a number of great British films premiering, and I have to plug Four Mothers, which is a film that the BFI is releasing in a few weeks' time, played at the London Film Festival, and it was a big hit there. So I'm looking forward to seeing how audiences react to that. And then it's not just the films, but it's the events, it's the other programs that we run alongside. We run a mentoring program that I love getting involved with. We have our 5 Films for Freedom, which is a partnership with British Council, which is in its 11th year and free online on BFI Player. So it's such a range.
And I don't mean to be smug, I have actually seen The Wedding Banquet, absolutely phenomenal. And it does seem to kind of product some of the themes that are running through the whole festival, particularly about family, particularly about parenthood. What do you think some of those themes might be that you can see running through the programme?
The themes in queer cinema have evolved from what used to be a lot of coming out, often trauma. I think we've matured in how we want to talk about our stories and what identity means to us, but also just kind of romance and sex and life and love and family. It's just become a much broader set of stories that we're telling. So, yeah, something for everyone.
And in terms of the titles, or anything you pick out that you're most excited to see? I know it's like you get quite a good balance, really, don't you, of those that have perhaps premiered in other festivals, kind of get the best of, but then you've got some world premieres here too, a mix of, first-time filmmakers and those that are veterans of the genre. So, any titles you might pick out for us?
Well, I'm actually going to give a shout out to the shorts programs, because the shorts programs at Flair are always amazing and they always are packed out. They're one of the most kind of lively parts of the program. So no specific title, but check out the shorts. They are incredible.
And why do you think we still need a specific festival for queer cinema, for LGBTQ plus film? It does feel that, okay, you can say we've got more representation in mainstream cinema, but it's still really important to shine a light on films and filmmakers in this arena, and I guess provide a safe space for conversation and for people to connect.
Yeah, it's a safe space. It's a very welcoming, celebratory space. You'll see when you sort of see the audiences here that it's a real community environment. I think we're never done on a journey of representation and equality, and actually we're in a slightly kind of sketchy moment where it feels like equality of rights sort of coming in and out of safety in a way. So I think it's just really important that an organisation like the BFI continues to tell our audiences and tell the community that we're here for them.
And is that another element of it, though, as well as sort of celebrating progress and, joyful aspects of being in this community? It's also important to still raise the issues, the challenges, those who are participating in activism, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, I mean, this community is a really broad church as well. We keep learning from each other, and we learn by watching great films. So that's why it's important.
Amazing. Thanks so much for your time. Really enjoyed tonight and the rest of the festival. Thank you so much.